everybody, and welcome back to That Chick Angel TV. It's me, Angel, and today I'm super duper excited to give you a very dedicated video sponsored by Beducated. I am excited about doing this video with them because I know a lot of my followers, not all of them, but a lot of my followers are like me. We grew up in a Christian household that was more conservative, so conversations around sex, as far as in sex education, were not plentiful. A lot of times the conversations we had around sex was about when you better not do it and, you know, how it relates to hell and damnation, right? So as we become adult women or men, having the knowledge in order to be able to have the best sexual experiences possible are not always the case. This is why I love Beducated, because it is a platform or website where you can take classes dealing with intimacy and sexuality right from the comfort of wherever you at, whether it be your home, whether it be your bedroom, wherever you feel the most safe and the most comfortable. Because I know for me, like I said, in my household, we didn't really talk about sex in like a educational way, about like things that you might want to try when you get older, things that, you know, could feel good to you. It just wasn't something that was, you know, done. And you get older and you're trying to figure out like yourself on this sexual journey, the things that turn you on, the things that bring you the most pleasure, things that you might want to try. Yeah, you are too embarrassed to ask anyone. And then you don't know anyone who'll be transparent enough to give you all the information they have. Well, Beducated removes all of that. You're able to take classes from people who are experts in these areas and learn some stuff that you might have been curious about, or just, you know, stuff that you really wanted to try but you just don't know how to start. So one of the classes in particular that I wanted to bring up, especially dealing with sensuality and intimacy, is they have one class on breast massage. Now, a lot of you all, if you are sexually active, you'll realize there's certain areas of your body that just arouse you more, that bring you more pleasure, and being able to find different ways to be able to help your partner or yourself in those areas is what I feel like Beducated just is chef's kiss when it comes to. So in this class, well, first let me let me give you the heads up that Beducated, they're in the classes, there is some nudity. It's all tasteful, but there's nudity in order for them to be able to like really give you, I guess, a detailed understanding. But what I mean by like tasteful, there was a class I took on, be honest, on squirting, because I was just like, it's called, is it called How to Squirt? It's on squirting, and I was less interested in the topic. I was just like, wait a minute, you can learn how to squirt? Like, that's a thing? If you don't know what it is, I'll put it in the description so you'll know what I'm talking about. And the way they did a lot of the illustrating of what you want to do if you're trying to figure out how to make this happen for yourself, or if you're even capable of doing that, is there was an animation, and the animation was of a actual like cat, a cat with a tail, and so like it was like, but like a personification of a cat, so it was more human-like. So you could still feel like comfortable watching, not to say you wouldn't be comfortable with a real human being, but it kind of like slowly guides you in so that you can feel okay with watching it, regardless of whether or not you're extremely conservative and not used to watching other people naked, pleasuring themselves, whether it be educational or not. And then there's also moments where you do see actual human beings that are fully naked, experiencing the thing that you're being taught. So with the breast massage, she went over not only like just how your partner can like move around the breast, like the oils that you might want to use, also just even some like more, I guess I would say, deeper philosophies around breast massage, like removing negative energy, and how this can have like a deeper experience than just the physical, right? Because for a lot of people, sex isn't just physical. There is a deeper connection to like spirituality to it. So that's another thing that I do like about Beducated, is that it does cover that as well. There's other classes on, I took a class or perused the class on the yoni massage. I had never heard the term yoni until like 2020. Like I didn't understand what it was, and just looking at it and watching the videos on it and understanding like there is a whole deeper level to pleasure that a lot of us don't know anything about. And just even the instruments that are used, like there's a stone, like a rose stone, like phallical rose stone, like things that people use in order to make these experiences not just something that they do 2 minutes and forget about it, but it's like a real like release and a real openness. There's also stuff on tantric, whether it be tantric sex, tantric massage, connection. There's truly something for everyone. There's even a class on vanilla sex. If you don't know what vanilla sex is, it's when you like sex that's considered very basic, very just vanilla. They have a class on that. Or if you're somebody that likes more of the dom submissive situation, they have classes on that. And I actually took a class on that a couple of years ago or a year ago. It was so eye-opening. Like being someone that has never tried any of that or even been curious, to be honest, other than like when 50 Shades of Grey came out. But like to literally get a real education on it, it was so eye-opening. I was able to actually use the education I learned in that class for an episode of Ask on Angel, the show that I do on the Kev on Stage Studios streaming app, when someone was talking about their experience dealing with a dom submissive relationship. And I was just like, oh, I have all this great information about like how that situation should be going in a safe manner. So, there's another class that I haven't taken yet, but I want to take on blowjobs, because again, listen, growing up in the type of household I grew up in, that's definitely not something that's talked about. How to check the mic properly, or how to get good at that game, if that's something that you want to do with your spouse, your loved one, your intimate partner. And I was like, well, what they talking about over here? I want to know. So I really do feel as though Beducated, regardless of whether or not you're in a relationship where sex or intimacy is on the table, it's good just for you as a person who plans on being sexually active, is sexually active, to take, because I always feel like it's best for you to know the things that bring you pleasure, for you to feel confident about what you bring to the bedroom in order to make any experience you have down the line better. And Beducated, I really feel like offers that, and it offers it in a safe space. It offers it in a space with people who have the expertise to be actually giving advice that you can trust. And it's done in a very tasteful manner so that you can feel really good about the investment that you make in taking the class, in time. The cost is very inexpensive. Obviously, I have a discount code for the people who subscribe to me that will give you such a great discount on the classes. It will actually make it so that the classes are, I do believe, less than $7.99 a month for the annual membership. And what's great is that once you join, that membership fee that you're paying, it'll stay at that rate for your the lifetime of your membership. So if you join now at this rate and you stay a member, it'll be that same rate for years to come. And you have access to the entire class curriculum of all the classes. There's just so many for every single walk of life, for every single comfort level, for all pieces of curiosity. It's right there for you. So you can click on the link below and use my discount code to give Beducated a try. Also, you can try it for a day for free. So you can go in there 24 hours. You can check out all the classes. You can get all up in there, see what they got going on, see what tickles your fancy, and really see if Beducated is good for you. I think it's great. I really do. Especially being on the road, I'll sometimes look at classes. I'll tell Marcus about them. I'll be like, ooh, look at what I learned about this. And we'll try the stuff. There is no shame in my game. I am all about us being as educated in the bedroom and being as comfortable and safe to try things that we're curious about, as long as both of us are consenting about it and feel comfortable with it. So here's a gift that keeps on giving. Go ahead and click the link in my bio and use that promo code. And again, I want to thank Beducated for sponsoring this dedicated video. And I'll talk to you all later. Y'all be blessed. Bye. That chick angel.